Good morning. Let me put the speaker mode on. So, good morning. Today is August 6th, and it's our 30th session. Thank you for joining on Brahma Muhurta at 5:45 a.m. today morning. And since it's our 30th session, I was thinking of doing something unique today because generally, folks at the last age, we call it Vata age, start manifesting their metabolic disorder and all kind of irregularities in the body. And one of the biggest metabolic disorder is diabetes, which is not a disease. It is a combination of many things not happening right. It is the effect of many of those things, which shows in terms of type 1, type 2. Of course, some are there, but other comes out in later period, phase of life. In Ayurveda, there are 20 kind of diabetes. Diabetes are called prameha in Ayurveda. There are 20 out of 20 types, 10 types which if are identified properly and followed diet, lifestyle and herbal protocol and all the protocol can be cured. And six prameha or diabetes can be maintained in the sense like you can't cure it, but you can maintain it. And there are four type of diabetes which cannot be cured. You can just live with it, but the minimum impact on the body. So maybe in the next session, I will get some books because right now I'm traveling. I'm not in my place. So I don't have all the notes with me, but we can talk about different type of diabetes and what can be done. So, like kind of like Vata, Pitta, Kapha type. Like Vata is 10 types, Pitta is 6 types, Kapha is 4 types, those diabetes. But there are certain AyurYoga rituals we can include in our daily practice, which will help us. I will try to see if I can cover. I've written down some things like, as we do everyday session, like abdominal breathing, paying attention to our abdomen. When we breathe in, it goes out and breathe out. So that abdominal breathing is one such thing. And the second is Kapal Bhati, which we do, which helps. And anything which we do in terms of twisting or compressing our middle part of the body actually help, which is a pitta region in our body help. Trikonasana, Varbhadrasana, and then we do Titli Asana, Vakrasana, Vajrasana, Ardha Utsavasana, Manduka Asana, Bhujangasana, Dhanurasana, Shashankasana, Uttapadasana, Pavanmuktasana, Jala Parivartasana, Shavasana, and of course, Shitli Pranayam also cools down. It also helps in diabetes. And finally, the meditation. So this is the kind of things I will put it down on the site about these things. So let's start by keeping this protocol in mind today. Is that okay?
Yes. Good.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then we will refine it in the next time with more details so that we can do this protocol. So sit straight. We will start with our first warm-up exercises that can be done just simple hand gestures. Of course, we are sitting straight as if our head is pulled with the string touching the body. Close your thumbs inside and then start. And when we're in the end, a reverse movement of the hand. Slowly as we can. And we travel, our vata goes up. Chala quality. Let's join the hands together. and slowly, slowly take it above our head. And then turn left. Stretch our right hand side when we turn left. Slowly bring into the center and we'll go to the right hand side by stretching our left side. Top. Here, slowly come back in the center, and now we bend the backward by looking up. Slowly bring your hand forward. Look to the knees. Now take a right hand, put it on the left knees. Left hand goes behind and twist your body so that you look over your left shoulder. You breathe in here, yogic breath. Bring the hand forward. This time we'll take a left hand to our left knees. Right hand goes behind. Look and twist our body as much as we can by looking over our right shoulder. Back straight. And this time today, we will include another exercise which helps in diabetes. We take our right hand above. While turning right hand, our left hand is going in front. Our left hand is in the front and the right hand is going on the side. And we are bending. Now come back to the normal and keep the right hand on the floor. Take a left hand and bend it other side. This is seated warm-up, very helpful for diabetes. And looking over our shoulder, left and right, that is another one which helps sitting warm. Come back straight. And now we will do the gentle neck rotation. Very gently bring your neck forward. Breathe in. Go to the left. Very gently, one muscle at a time. Slowly look up by going backward. From there, come to the right hand side. Continue to breathe. Move forward. Now we'll take our neck to the right. Gently being aware of every movement. Look up. Go to the left. And bring neck forward. Come back to the normal. So today we will do only two pranayama. We will do Kapalbhati, 2 rounds of 108. And after that we will do 1 round of Shikli of 8. All right. So in Kapalbhati, we take the breathing by using our diaphragm and stomach muscles. So we sit by keeping the hand fist made in such a way. Okay? And we will do 1 round of it, and you stop wherever you stop, bend forward, exhale completely, and come back and wait for me to join in case you finish earlier than 108. Okay. Was only on the exhale. You have to do exhale. Bend forward and inhale. Exhale, exhale. And then you come inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. So in the diabetes, like basically this portion, our liver on the right, pancreas in the middle, and spleen on the left, basically get vibrated. And water we have drank in the morning will clean up the stomach. So this is very, very useful for diabetes. We will do the second round of 108. Again, make your fist and sit straight, and we will breathe in and start exhaling. Bend forward, exhale completely. Exhale, 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 and come back normal. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So this will engage all our inner part of the body and all the visceral organ or digestive system. And to cool it down, this will heat it up. So to cool it down, we'll do Shitli. In the Shitli, we can do either twisting our tongue or putting the tongue behind our teeth when we inhale, and then we close our mouth and we exhale using the nose. Let's do one round of it. There, these are the two pranayama. From there, we'll go straight to Titli Asana. Titli Asana, we just keep both the feet together and our feet, and then take the both the hands and put them under your feet. Remove my virtual background. Sorry for the clutter in the background. You see more clearly. So we keep both the legs hands together under the feet, and then we just rotate. 8 breath. Sit straight and keep belly up. And ready. Now just stretch your legs straight. Here we take left leg, sorry. Hold the left leg and look backward by keeping your left hand in the back. Twist to the left as we did before. Look over your left shoulder and you do two breathing here. See them? So this way our left leg is pressing our belly and we are twisting by pressing together. Second breath. Come back to your normal. This time we will switch our, turn our right leg and hold the hand over right leg. Take the right hand behind and breathe in here. With the left leg, squeeze the spleen with the right leg. Two breaths there into longer. Bring both the hands together. So this is in diabetes, Vajrasana is considered very good. So we will sit in the Vakrasana. In the Vakrasana, we bend both our legs. This little technique here, keep your knees at least 1 fist apart, but both your toes are touching together. Separate your heel so that one heel is coming on the left hand side, second heel is coming on the right hand side, and then you join your hand and your butt is sitting between the heels. So both the heels are open, toes are touching together. In this Vajrasana, then you can keep our hands straight, but our spine is straight. This way we are squeezing all our leg muscles. In Islam, this is also the pose of prayer where they do sit like this for a prayer. Vajrasana for that. Straight, straight, spine straight, head straight. And here we do two breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And something, for example, watching TV or talking to the people, we can be into this pose. And from there, we will go to Mandukasana. In the Mandukasana, keep the hands on the side and we will bend forward by bringing our head forward as over work in this Mandukasana. Continue to breathe. Second breathe.
Slowly and gently. Breathe out. We can do this longer. I'm just touching different asanas. Sequence. Come back to the normal sitting position.
And here the third asana, which is called Ardha Uttarasana. In the Ardha Uttarasana, we keep our lower leg, we just get up on our knees. We get up on our knees. I'll go on the side way to show you. Keep our hand to the hips and slowly start bending by looking up as much as is allowed by our body. Some people can bend their head Hmm. Breathe. Up to hip, we are in the 90-degree angle. Chest is bending backward. Both the hands are on the side of the hip. Come back to the normal Vajrasana. And then we go and do three asanas in sequence: Bhujangasana, Dhanurasana, and Shashankasana. So Shashankasana is a relaxing pose where in this position when we are sitting, we keep our hands up, ekahans up, and then slowly bend forward. And we bend forward. Our hand will touch the mat. We stretch our hand as much as we can, and our forehead can rest on the mat. Let the body, shoulder blade relax on the mat, towards the mat. Our stomach is we are stretching our leg in the Vajrasana position. It is also called child's pose. You can modify the child pose so based on your body needs. So this is where we relax. Anytime during yogasana practice, when you feel totally tired and exhausted, go to the child pose. You can even take both your knees touching the mat. There's no engagement on the muscles. You just put your forehead on the mat. You breathe in, breathe out. Shashankasana or child pose. Breathe in and breathe out. It can be done as long as you need rejuvenation of your body. Slowly come back to the child pose, to the normal Vajrasana. We will do cobra position. In the cobra position, both the hands and legs, you can lie down face down. Forehead can be on the mat, hands on the side of the shoulders. Bring them as close possible. And this time, when we lift, we breathe in. When we come down, we breathe out. So just slowly lift your head to the cobra, but your hip stays on the mat. Breathe in. Then we go down, breathe out. You can turn to the left, your head, hands to the side of the shoulder. Go to the second cobra. Lift your head, breathe in. Hold the pose there. My hips are on the mat. Now look on the right and your left. It can get rest on the mat. So this cobra position is very useful. And from there, cobra position, we can go to the Dhanurasana. Dhanurasana is keep our head on the mat, lift our left and right feet up in the air, and try to hold your feet with your right and left hand, respective feet. Lift your head and legs like a bow, Dhanurasana, and keep breathing in this position. I can't lift it, but many people can do much more than that. Breath. Release your legs, rest, and then we'll turn, looking up. This time we will do Uttan Padasana. Basically, here in we are just sitting up, and here the purpose is to lift your legs so that blood circulation can start happening other way around. Uh, Uttan Padasana means your legs up in the air. And here, if you want, you can do shoulder stand, happy baby. You can take your legs above your head, whatever you need to do that. The main purpose is so that downward from our feet towards the rest of the body. Support. Continue to breathe. For elderly people or people who can't lift their leg properly, you can do it wall where our hips touch the wall. We can like keep our legs straight, bed also the side of the bed. We can keep our legs on the bed while resting and the blood is flowing downward. But it should be done in the empty stomach in the afternoon if you're doing it. All right. From there, bring your legs slowly downward. Ah, I should have done it before Shavasana because there's a one more asana I wanted to tell, which is very helpful for diabetes, and that is called Pavan Mukta Asana. You can go back to the sitting position. In Pavan Mukta Asana, what we do is we bring our leg and press that to the belly in the lying down position by holding our hands together. We clasp it and then we change the legs. So there we are merging Naukasana, the boat bridge, where our legs are like this, and changing it. So our pressure is there on our legs, pressing our belly. We are lifting our head, the Naukasana. This is a Naukasana, boat pose. Yeah, doing the Pavan Muktasana is a modification of that. It comes like this. Very useful for diabetes. Like that. And from there, you can lie down in Shavasana. So in that, one is is called Jalar Parivartasana. The Jalar Parivartasana, basically we sit. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. Maybe next time I will make a sequence proper to that. Open our legs completely. We sit normal position and we try to bend forward by touching our toes or holding our legs, squeezing our stomach, and we are bending forward. So this is the list of pranayama I found, pranayama and yogasana which help person with diabetes to increase their metabolic balance and reduce the blood sugar balance challenge they have in your body. And this is yogasana and meditation, which is not we can increase the duration for some of these asanas. And so this is a routine. Do you think you want to do in addition to that Surya Namaskara today?
Yeah, we could do it, or I could do it later. It's okay.
Huh? So this one with the Shavasana ending and then the after meditation is a complete routine. We can do 2 rounds of Surya Namaskaras. Okay. All right. Let's stand up on the mat. Let's do 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. Right. Since we all know the routine, just take the head, both the hands above the head, look up, bend backward, both the hands close to the feet, then we forward bend, right leg going back, right mat, look up, left leg, downward dog position. Pressure is on your feet. Move your shoulders between your and head inward. Now both the knees and the chin on the mat. Stretch your legs. Heads up in the cobra position. From here to the downward dog position. Left foot forward. Right knee on the mat. Look up. Right legs come forward. Forward bend position. Slowly raise your body. Both the hands backward. And then both the hands on the heart. Second, take air. Forward bend. Hands next to the feet. This time left foot, left leg goes backward, left knees on the mat. Look up. Right foot backward. Downward dog position. Both the knees and chin on the mat. Stretch your legs. Cobra position. Cobra position. Downward dog. Right foot forward. Left knee on the mat. Look up. Left foot forward. Downward. Slowly rise up. Both the hands behind the head. Backward bend. Compare both the hands to the heart. This is complete 1 round of Surya Namaskara. This time we do second round. Both the hands backward bend, both the forward bend, both the hands next to the feet. Right foot backward, right knees on the mat. Look up. Left foot downward dog position. Both the knees and chin on the mat.
the mat. Stretch your legs, cobra position. Cobra, downward dog position. Left foot forward, right knees on the mat. Look up. Right. Stand up. Both the hands bend backward and both the hands come back to the heart. Now, both hands bend, forward bend, both the hands next to the feet. This time left foot backward, left knees on the mat, look up, right foot backward, downward dog position. From there, chin and both the knees on the mat, left cobra position. Cobra position, downward dog. This time right foot forward, left knees on the mat, look up, left forward, and slowly up, bend backward bend, both the hands on the heart. So this today conclude our routine. It is a short routine. We have done a lot of intensity in our poses. So in Ayurveda, we are not supposed to sit down on the mat and from there go to the Shavasana. Because in Ayurveda, we should never do 50% of our lung capacity and 50% of our physical capacity. We should never exceed that. Good evening. We did a lot of stretching and movements today. So we will stop there in Shavasana by becoming fully aware of our body resting on the mat with our eyes closed. Feel the breath. No muscle engagement. Hands can be looking, palms can be facing up next to your body, slightly away. Eyes closed. Become fully aware about all the body parts in touch with Mother Earth. The contact points from where Mother Earth is sending us the healing energy, like contact sparks, hitting our body, and relaxing our body parts. Aware of the points resting on Mother Earth with no muscle engagement. Feel the relaxations, energy circulating in our different body parts. It is a good idea to do the visualization where right knees and ankles and feet are touching the earth. From there, bring your attention to the right hip. From there, bring your awareness to the right shoulder touching the ground, to the right hand, elbow, back of the hand touching the ground. Bring your awareness where you're slowly bring your awareness to the left shoulder, to the left hand and elbow touching the ground. Bring your awareness to the left buttock touching the ground. From there to the left knees and leg resting on the ground. Muscle engagement. Stay in this position for a couple of breaths. being aware that how much our keep breathing, deep belly breathing, slow breathing with full awareness that we can unite our lower self to the higher self. And that is well. Stay there in silence with eyes closed. We can extend our Shavasana to say 8 to 10 minutes after our pranayama practice. But if you want to conclude with me, take, while eyes closed, take your right hand above your head, then the left feet, and with the help of left hand, you can come up by keeping the eyes closed. Stay in the lotus position, eyes are closed, and both the hands on our heart, thumbs touching the heart chakra, all the fingers joined together. Thank you for joining. Thank
Thank you.
you. Open your eyes. So this is a very good routine for diabetes, metabolic disorder, or any related things. We can do that so that we can prevent those things that are happening. It can be preventive and it can be curative as well. All right. Thank you
Okay.
so much for joining,
Thank you.
and you have a nice day.
You too.
Happy Sunday. See you at Satsang.
Yeah.